Devastating Derek, I've been talking about friendship. Last week you come out here, yapping your mouth off, then what do? Metal Bob kidnaps Teresa Steele behind the curtain. I don't think you know what friendship is. I don't think Bombshell Billy knows what friendship is. I don't think the Toms, the Barbs, the Franks of the world know what friendship is. Friendship is when you stand behind somebody no matter what they do. You don't criticize them, and you don't preach to them. And you surely aren't two-faced, talking about behind their back and make fun of them behind their back. I'll tell you right now, there's only one friend that I have right now. That's Teresa Steele.
Devastating Derek, Bombshell Billy. Boys, you're just going to have to get over it. I'm out there. I will stay out there. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that Mark's dreams are fulfilled of becoming the champion. You're going to have to get over it and deal with it.
About great action, we've got it right here to open up, Benjamin, in the new Studio A over at Brennan Heights.
Brennan Heights, the home of new Studio A, and there are the two of the biggest men here in the UWA, the War Eagle, the Native American, and Donnie Sinclair, the All-American, the American.
They are ready for any kind of action. Oh!
Oh my God! Coming right at us with the, oh my God! Thunder Tiger bringing the stick around the staff.
He is indeed.
And the Mystic, the senior member of the team.
He's
out there coaching, guiding the team. And this team has been showing a lot of promise. Of course, they probably, because I used to manage them.
Well, what does that mean? Because they've been showing the promise now after you, they're not under your guys anymore.
Well, who's to say I'm not under your still?
Oh, what? What?
I mean, I'm thinking out loud again. I'm sorry.
Fans, look at the Mystic. Look at the Thunder Tiger. Two men from west of the border.
The Orient.
There you go. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, the Mystic. Out of his mind as usual.
Big number 78 out there. Donnie Sinclair, the All-American, locks up with the legendary Mystic.
The Mystic has held just about every title you can think of over in Japan. The IWGP. Oh, look at that.
Takedown on the big 300-pounder.
What is Tiger doing out there with that sword?
He's got the sword, and he shouldn't be swinging it right now. The match is going on. Junior official Sean McCracken.
He's got his eyes on the shoulders. Doesn't see the Tiger put it down. Tiger put it down.
Good to see Sean McCracken feeling a little better. He was under the weather a few days ago.
I heard that he had some Technicolor Disney. Well, he had some trouble. You didn't keep him out drinking all night, did you? Trying to bribe him?
No contest.
Oh, look at that poke in the eye by the
No
Mystic.
contest tournaments or anything coming in third place. I don't know what you're talking about.
You two were out gambling all night, weren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My good. There's a snap Marin. Big Donnie Sinclair goes over the All-American,
He's done
the
worse. He could have
hooky
lost 15 to -7.
out of Virginia Tech. All right, all right. We are joined at ringside by John Balboa.
It's great to be here again, Johnny.
Great to have you along with us. He'll be doing.
Fantastic week of action again.
You got it right on the head. You hit it right on the head.
All right,
I think is
Kyoko,
what I'm
there
trying
it
to
is.
say.
I got to ask you guys something.
Go ahead.
I got to tell you guys something.
All right.
First, Feel Good.
Yep.
Is this team going to the, are they going to the championship, do you think? What's your prediction?
Which team you're talking about?
The Thunder, Tiger, and the Mystic. You think they got what it takes?
I think it's a matter of time. Only a matter of time if even singly these two could hold gold. But tag team-wise, I definitely think it's only a matter of time before there's some gold around their way.
All right, now, Balboa, I got something to say to you.
What?
Not the replay.
Oh! Thunder Tiger with an ear ringer on Donnie Sinclair. Sinclair goes down. Oh, look at that kick.
Kick right to the mush.
Oh, into the back. Oh.
Takes the tag with a big Indian out of Pawhuska, Oklahoma.
He is not. He is out of Pembroke, North Carolina. You're thinking of the legendary Frank Scarpa. I'm sorry, Chief J. Strongbow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. Sit down, DDT.
We don't need to tell you about these two. They have feuded way, way back, and they had a big, big match here last week singly when we saw the Mystic run in. And then Donnie Sinclair came to help out, and now they've decided to form a team, the All-Americans, the Native American and the All-American.
It seems since the War Eagles
Excuse me,
come
the
back
American.
from his training with chemo, that
Oh, look at that block. Very
War-
nicely done by the Mystic.
the War Eagles really loosened up as of late. And he has been showing us something here week after week.
No
on
doubt
United
about
Wrestling
it.
Alliance Ringmasters.
Let's hope that he contains himself this week. Oh, look at that stomp.
Speaking of hoping they contain themselves, here comes the All-American in the ring. With a big leg drop down on the Thunder Tiger.
Tiger now. 1, 2, upset.
Oh.
Thought it was an upset in the making. An upset in the making. These two have what it takes as well. They have the size. Donnie Sinclair and the Eagle, that is.
They're in.
They're both big men. Oh! Both very young. And they have a determination to be something here in the UWA. Both of them kind of drifters. Going in and out of different feuds with different people, different things going on with them. But maybe this is just what they need to get together, to collectively get their thoughts on the right track, and that track is towards gold. That's what everyone wants. You got to have a belt if you want to make the money, if you want to have the prestige.
They both have something else in common here on United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters.
What's that?
They both have dark hair.
He calls that the All-American Slam.
Last week we saw Moons over Miami.
There he goes. Beautifully done, Donnie Sinclair. He can... The
Look at that tackle by the legendary CG Sakaguchi-like Mystic.
You are correct. He is like the Magic Dragon over in Japan.
He's
he
like
is,
the Jumbo Tsuruta.
He is like the Duke Kamuka, the late Duke Kamuka, father
He is-
of Pat Tanaka.
He is like the
Look at him.
Atsushi Onita.
Look at Mr. Pogo, Thunder Tiger, after the All-American Slam.
1, 2, McCracken right in there.
Look at this. Look at this now.
Unbelievable. Look at that.
Double team effort going on, fans. A big schoolboy rolls the big boy up. One. Oh,
No.
rolls through. Nicely done. Donnie Sinclair showing us something there.
Oh.
Rolling all the way through. Oh, there's a kick
the
right to the
Mystic
throat.
showing him a little something there at the bottom of his foot.
Right to the throat. I cannot believe. Ooh, I cannot believe. Oh,
Oh, he caught him.
Everybody
Caught him
settle down.
coming in, and the
Everybody
Mystic-
settle down. Oh, clip the
Oh.
leg. Nicely done.
For
Thunder
a moment
Tiger.
there, the Mystic busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
Indeed, but and came his other foot, if you will. Thunder Tiger.
Rolls him
out.
over, makes the tag with the War Eagle.
War Eagle barely recovered from his last stint in the ring.
The Eagle in now.
Let's hope the Eagle's an out. Oh, look at this. Getting in the sumo stance. Oh my gosh, and he better against this big mule.
Oh, look at that takedown by the big man. There's a cover, 1, 2. McCracken right on top of things, only gets 2, and this All-American comes in to stop the threat of Thunder Tiger interference.
We've got a lot of shout-outs to do later on today. Oh, he tried to capture him, but he missed.
Oh!
Knocked him out of his shoes, if you will.
Almost took his mask off.
His
And
lead
his
box.
head would have been in it.
The
Oh! A big double chop.
Took him right out of, as the Mystic says, his Lee box. Now Thunder Tiger looking to tag in and help out his partner. Oh, look at that
my
stretcher.
God, look at that.
Really stretching him there. Look
Down,
at Tiger.
whoa.
Oh, Tiger flips in.
The flip in right there. Holds him off. A War Eagle kicks him off. This team's really showing me something, Johnny. They're really, really, really showing me something.
They are taking and sticking to a basic style of wrestling.
Working on the body part.
Oh, there's a body part for you.
Like the Andersons.
Yes, I remember them.
Arn Lars Ole.
Gee! The Andersons. And now, look at... Oh, look what he's doing there! Oh! Oh!
Oh, low bridged him right there. LB on the WE.
There is low bridges everywhere. But what is going on in the back?
The War Eagle.
Thunder Tiger, in case you missed it, fans, was up on the ring and he was about to come in off the top rope. Donnie Sinclair from the other side shook the ropes and,
The
well,
War Eagle now.
you saw the rest.
Oh.
On the receiving end of a big foot in the throat. John, what do you think of the new team thus far? You think they got what it takes here?
They're showing me something here, but right now the Mystic and Thunder Tiger are taking over.
I agree with you.
Oh, a chair comes in the ring.
What the? Who the? Why the? What the? Sinclair gets rid of it.
Sinclair.
Oh, Thunder Tiger
Having
doesn't
the
like
presence
that.
of mind. Throw it right out of that.
Mystic taking over on Eagle, keeping him dazed. Look at the Eagle. He is literally out on his feet.
Hey, John.
What?
Not the replay. All right, the War Eagle has his foot
Come on
draped
now.
across the rope.
I asked for his input.
Forget it. The War Eagle now, what are they going to do?
Oh!
Oh, the War Eagle showing us something here. Dumps out of the ring.
Now, what is the Thunder
What's that?
Tiger doing?
He's going to sit down in the middle of the match.
I don't think so.
The Thunder Tiger, what's he doing? What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
I'm not sure, but we're about to find out. Oh, a little...
Oh! Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my word. Oh, fans.
I'm sorry. I had to sneak out for a second.
He's going to close on him
The
over
War
here.
Eagle now.
Nope, he's going to punch him. No, he
There's
is
a
going to close.
clothesline. Oh! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The War Eagle. The War Eagle
Something
is,
has happened. Life insurance. It's for you.
The War Eagle showing us a lot right now.
How are you?
As are the Thunder Tiger and the Mystic.
1, 2.
Hello.
Is it me or did the Mystic just call him a pig? I hear him and Thunder Tiger yelling at him, calling him a pig, because they like to torture people like they're a pig. I don't know what their fascination is with the pig. Oh, look at that! Reverse savate kick to the back of the head.
Maybe it's you're the pig.
Kyoga, do me a favor.
Benjamin Halifax, you just recently got rid of your pig. You did sell the farm, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I had to get rid of the horses,
Oh!
cows, the cats,
I know the
all
feeling.
of them.
I know the feeling, brother. I just moved into a new barn myself. Just last night my barn door was open. Oh, the ring is clapped. Oh, the
my
All-American
God.
Slam. 1, 2, All-American. Oh, I thought the All-American. That is the second All-American Slam that he has taken this. No one usually gets up from Donnie Sinclair's All-American Slam. The what is the Mystic doing back there with the broken rocks? They need to get new ropes. They really do. Maybe by next week we can petition to have some new ropes put on the ring. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe a nice blue one up on top.
Oh, where's Neon Dion when you need to see it?
What the?
Over 1, 2. What happened?
I don't know, but
Did he get him?
oh!
War Eagle going nuts with a chair outside the ring. It should be an automatic disqualification.
We've got a broken rope. We need a new rope. There's no doubt about that.
The
We need
Mystic's
some.
got a broken head.
1, 2. Oh, he got him! After using the chair, he got
Oh
him.
my God, that's an upset. I'd have to say that's an upset.
Oh my goodness!
I don't believe it.
Oh my word!
I don't believe it.
We'll be. Oh my gosh! We'll be right back.
You know, I didn't think you had any little Russian behind. But 2 weeks ago, me and the Russian Dragon went to a draw. That's all we gotta say. Now, Mr. Neon Dion with his hair like this, you know what I'm talking about? He put us in a little rematch. That's all right, that's all right. I'll just do things a little more quickly this time, you know what I'm saying? People tell me I gotta do things more quickly, but that's all right. I got the ability to change with times, you know? I'll just do this, and I'll knock him out one more time. Do a little DDT action, take his mask. I'll put his back in too, you know what I'm talking about? Somebody's ugly face. Da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
You want to talk about action? Holy cramanistas! We have got it this week as a rematch.
The little worm.
Oh my goodness. A big rematch coming up from what we saw last week between Diablo, the
2
Russian
weeks ago.
Dragon. You're right. You're right.
Pay attention. I'm the host. That's why I'm
You
right.
are right.
Oh my God.
What's the
Oh
matter?
my God.
What is the matter?
The Russian Dragon's mask and Dave Sikolik are in the ring at the same time again.
What the? Cameraman just got knocked off the apron by the Russian Dragon running around like Mikhail Baryshnikov.
He's got a shot at Diablo's bedroom.
Please. That was some of that. Looked like your pile of stuff. As usual, Benjamin Halifax with piles of jelly beans and all kinds of clothes he likes to change during the show. What the?
Speaking of piles.
Move.
Balboa, what do you got to say?
What are you talking about? Benjamin, you come out here.
Oh, look at that.
What a move.
I don't know what it was,
Out of nowhere.
but it was something.
No.
Hey, is that Dave Sikolik in the ring?
That's Dave Sikolik.
Out here again?
You're a day late and cutting short. I just said that.
Look at that splash. That had to sting.
And one more thing. I can't believe the Russian Dragon has that same mask on.
Well, he does. Oh!
Skepsky Obabo.
That's his grandmother. That's the Mother Day grandma. Over in Russia, she's called
Georgie
Yshtremski
Park.
Ivango. No, that's where they're from.
Hey, Balboa.
What?
You know. It's not the replay.
Now Diablo whipped in. Oh! Look at that
Get
clothesline.
up, I'm excited. Right after the show, me and John are going to Florida. I feel like I'm already there.
That's right. We are going down to do some scouting for some future UWA taping. Oh!
Hey, guys,
Flipper.
guess what?
What?
Who cares? All right,
you
back to
here?
the match.
Don't worry. You'll be up here in the sleet and the freezing rain and whatever the heck else is going on here in Syracuse.
Freezing rain. What are you talking about? It's April.
Doesn't matter. Didn't you see it today or yesterday or whatever? Any time this week? It's been horrible. 1, 2.
No, sir.
Hopefully the weekend's going a little better for you folks. I know earlier in the week, especially on Wednesday and Tuesday, it was all rainy and sleety. And oh, look at Diablo took a swing right here at us, coming right at you, Boona.
He's outside the ring. And speaking of outs, we
One.
got some shout-outs.
We do the first one I'd like to go out to is an Ed, big man. We call him Big Ed Hamilton. He's sitting back watching the UWA.
Ed Hamilton, shout out to you.
We want to say hi to him and thank you for your constant support.
I'm going to call him.
If you can't be an athlete, Ed, be an athletic supporter. You're going to call who?
Ed Hamilton.
You are not. My goodness. He wouldn't take your call anyway. I know the man. He has scruples. He has morals. He has a couple of hokey sons. That's for sure. Hambone. bone and ham. That's neither here nor there, fans. And Hamilton.
So one of them's ham bone. What's the other one's name?
That's both of them. One's ham, one's bone.
All right. Okay.
There's a clothesline.
I got another shout out. A big shout out to two legendary.
1, 2, just a second. Oh, I thought we had him there.
Two legendary UWA wrestling fans, Gene and Woody.
Gene and Woody? Oh my goodness.
Gene and Woody, two all-time greats.
Gene has a what?
Gene and Woody, two all-time greats here in the UWA. Former prelim wrestlers, now all-time fans.
Just a second, fans.
Is that Ed Hamilton?
I got a shout out for you. A great fan. Watch this show every week. Little Seth Brunner. How you doing, Seth?
Seth Brenner, a shout out to you. You're watching the show, you're a loyal fan, and I got one more shout out for now. That one's going out to Pat Lamb. Pat Lamb, a big fan of the UWA. I ran into Pat a couple weeks ago, and he was just all complimentary about the show. Pat, a big shout out to you. Back to the action.
Oh, I can't believe it. He missed him.
He missed that big splash there, Balboa. Russian Dragon and Diablo rolled out of the ring.
He's going to get counted out. Diablo's going to get counted out. What's
Nicole
going
accountant. Let me ask you something, Keelgood.
What?
The Russian Dragon. Does it seem to you he's been getting more of the high flying attitude, if you will,
Every
more of the
week.
high flying skills into his repertoire, like that?
Yeah. He has been training down in Mexico. Exactly. He's been training down in Mexico. And trying to learn from Rey Mysterio Jr., Juventud Guerrera, all these different athletes, Psychosis.
Ultraman,
Exactly. Perro.
Atlantis.
That's all that and much more. But let me tell you, his Octagon.
You know, there's a great music sensation coming up from the ranks of Mexico, making their way over here to the U.S.
Menudo.
Atlantis Morissette.
Oh my goodness. I thought you're so far behind the times.
There's a sit-down DDT. What's he call it?
1, 2, 3. Oh, he got him. He got him.
He got him.
Oh my goodness. He
El
got him,
Diablo
fans.
gets the victory over. Oh, look at that. Putting those vicious kicks into the Russian Dragon now.
Replay on this one. Right here, Russian Dragon whips him in at the reversal.
That's
He goes for a back body drop right here. Telegraphs it. El Diablo sees it.
just a little too soon with the bend over the head, and look at that.
Gives him a big DDT. And that's it for the Russian Dragon.
Oh.
Fantastic move for El Diablo. He's looking for the World Championship again, but as we know, he can't wrestle Scotty McLeod. Jason Kolek, senior official, right there for the pin.
Diablo cannot wrestle for the world title as long as Scotty McLeod holds it.
That is correct.
And I'll tell you this right, oh my goodness, he wanted to win the rematch from the big draw 2 weeks ago, and he did so. But I'll tell you right now, Benjamin, your favorite man's coming up next. The MOB. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can talk during the replay?
Oh my gosh.
I can talk? Are you sure?
All right, fans. No, you can't now because we're going to it. Fans, right now, let's go to a pre-recorded comment from Bombshell Billy.
Wait a minute, I got something to say here. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Here's what I have to say.
Of brutality, been running roughshod all over the UWA. Well, now it's time to come to a screeching halt because Bombshell Billy's here. Hard and heavy are no pushovers, my friend, my big 375-pound friend. And Miss Susan, you stick your nose in there, you know what's coming to you. Let me stray a little bit for 1 second on what happened last week. Metal Bob did not, I repeat, did not pull Teresa Steele behind that curtain. Metal Bob has been in Japan for 3 weeks. We know he has proof. Let me just, now that I got that aside, let me say this. MOB, what's going on around here? MOB's got the, oh yeah, here's the MOB. Here he is. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. He's got the MOB. He's got this thing. I don't know what this thing's going here. MOB. You're nothing. What's going on with the girls, the chicks around here? MOB, you got Mark Stagg with the girl hanging on him. Let me tell you something from experience. Sometimes it's just good enough to be alone, to be without the chick. You know what I'm saying? Words of wisdom from Bombshell Billy to all you people out there. Sometimes it's just better. MOB, you're mine.
Fans, welcome Becky. The MOB, along with Miss Susan. Holy cow.
All right, he's in the ring. I'm back to my seat. I don't like that guy. He scares me.
That's Bombshell Mike Reno Billy. Fresh off his tour with Loverboy. Look at him out there. Did not see him at the local fair.
The kid is hot tonight.
No doubt about it. Don't turn him loose.
He'll be working for the weekend.
He was out last night with a hot girl in love. Throw it in, John. Go ahead. Okay. It's almost paradise when Bombshell's in there. John Balboa at a loss of words as usual. Fans, this is going to be like two gangs in the street getting together. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Oh, he wants to shake the hands of Miss Susan. I think he was reaching out for the hand.
What does that mean?
Who knows? He might have been reaching out there to slap her. Never can tell.
Bombshell Billy now. A big man.
You know I'm a tag team champion.
Upper 200. MOB upper 300. Just saying, holy cow.
Does he know I'm a tag team champion, Bombshell Billy?
Exactly. I think we know him and Devastating Derek are boisterous enough about it.
Bombshell Billy has a huge head. His ego is tremendous.
The MOB normally does. Right now he's only at half head. No relation to cat head.
Look at this right here. Stackhead! Bombshell Billy now.
Frankie has joined us, our technician.
Locks up. MOB clean breaking again.
Oh!
Bombshell Billy not returning the favor.
He might be, we know the MOB. He might want to get the,
Oh, look at that kick right to the sternum.
Another boot into the midsection.
Oh! My God, he lays him out hard with
He
that clothesline.
decapitated him. Inviting in Miss Susan. Miss Susan says, no-ni, no, no, no-ni.
Bombshell
Now-
Billy now whips MOB to the rope. Billy down, MOB over.
Oh, big elbow. Oh! Staggers MOB dropped him.
MOB down and out now. The Bombshell Billy. Look at this, look at this. Bombshell Billy.
That could be considered molestation.
Bombshell Billy laying in the punches hard.
My exact wording. What's he doing there?
Oh, he's grabbing him by the...
Mask. Look at the mask now.
Oh! He runs into the corner hard. MOB's getting excited in there! MOB, to you and I at home, to his close friends, he's known as Beldar.
You're calling him a conehead? I'm going up to the ringside, fans. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell Miss Susan.
I was just kidding. Look at this, going for some kind of wrist lock that missed.
Maintain low tones.
A knee down onto the arm again.
What
Working on
happened?
that arm.
What happened?
France, we are from France.
Does that mean you don't shave? You're really snobby and you smell? That's the only French I know.
I know some French. Hey, Miss Susan. CH the third here.
I didn't hear any French in that.
I didn't say I was going to speak any.
Oh! Please, you're talking French fries. You're going to take her out to McDonald's. There's a punch to the top of the head. Oh, another one.
We got a couple more shout-outs coming at you.
Oh, no. Who
Now, boy, you got another one out
who
here.
have you been taking money from this week? Oh, not you, John.
I got a big shout out to a whole bunch of people. A whole family, actually.
Uh-oh.
The Slipka family.
The what family?
The Slipka family.
Slivka family.
The
They all watch
Slipka.
it. They all watch the show.
They do not.
They do so.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta
Little-
be kidding me. The
I just
Slivka.
got-
They fans.
I just got a
The
letter.
Slipkies.
I just got a
Slipkas.
letter from little Davy Slipka. Hey, little Davy Slipka wrote in. He said he loves the UWA, especially Devastating Derek. Wants a big, full-length, centerfold poster, life-size for his door. We're going to do what we
I'm
can
not
for
sure
you,
what
little
that
Davy.
means, but there's a double thrust across the throat area of the
Well, it's
MOB.
pretty simple. He wants a
Bombshell
poster of Devastating Derek.
Bombshell Billy. Yeah, but most people,
Oh!
most guys that want a poster, they want a poster of Farrah Fawcett or a
Farrah
Cheryl,
Fawcett?
Cheryl Teagues or something.
Oh, my God, Bob. Excuse me.
Where's it from?
I almost called you Bobby. I meant Benjamin.
Where's it from?
You're a little outdated there, Heenan. I mean, Halifax.
Oh my God, what do you mean?
Cheryl Teagues, my goodness.
Oh, he's laying them in there.
That all depends
Oh,
if she's wearing them.
Bombshell Billy. Look at the MOBs all over him. No, wow. He just punched him right out of his corduroy.
He's not wearing corduroy. But what he is doing is, what? He's coming after you. Oh,
I'm out of here.
get back to your poster, back up at the ringside. Our production manager, Frank.
Over here, right to the right, honey.
Oh, my goodness.
DH the third.
Benjamin Halifax, put down your little black book. You're not getting any numbers here this week, I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Bombshell Billy taking a breather, taking a rest.
Get him back, he says. Get him back.
Bombshell, listen. Hey,
I heard Bombshell Billy was under the weather here today. He's wrestling with a 103-degree temperature. Him and Sean McCracken both. Seems pretty weird to me. Both have been sick. They've been together doing something. Like gambling or out cohort.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm sure you probably put up the money for it. But no, excuse me, what am I talking about? I'm sure you made them pay for you, Benjamin.
What? No. Back to the match.
They ought to call you Benjamin Rush.
I got my shout-out coming out right now.
Oh, goodness. I apologize to whoever's about to get shouted out to, because I'm sure you had to pay Benjamin Halifax $100 to do it.
I got a big shout-out to a lovely couple, BJ and Patty Bartel.
Any relation to Rick or Sherry Martel?
No, Bartel.
Oh, Bartel.
Bartel.
Miles and James?
BJ Bartel and Patty Bartolelli, as they call her at home.
Bartolelli?
That's what her friends call her out in Oswego.
Oh, I went to Oswego just last week. I bet you the big... Oh, we almost talked in the... I'm telling you, I bet you...
Oh, look at this! Bombshell Billy's got that clock!
That's it. That's a DQ.
It's gotta be.
That's it.
Has the MOB ever been clubbed?
What's going on? What's McCracken doing in there?
Oh my God, he's clubbing him like a seal!
What's going on?
He's clubbing him like a seal!
Let's see if we can see exactly what took place. Let's see if we can go. Let's see.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Bombshell Billy taking advantage of the club at ringside. Right here you see
This is obviously meant for the
Bombshell
MLB.
Billy picked up the club at ringside, the MLB's club.
Look at this swing. Look at this reel back.
God,
Oh my God! It put a
so
lump.
blowy.
Now
hit
he's
it
risking.
hard.
He's risking suspension himself there.
It put an automatic lump on the head of the
McCracken
MOB.
right on the action. He called for the bell as soon as it happened.
That is going to be. That could be
That wasn't
construed.
enough. Look at this.
Hey, Benjamin,
What?
it's a replay.
Oh. Look at that. Bombshell Billy is relentless in his attack. What? He's got a bee in his bonnet. I guarantee you that. Holy cow, fans.
Bombshell Billy pulling out the trick of the MOB, pulling out the big club.
Are you all right, John?
Okay.
John is excited. He's not seen Bombshell Billy show this kind of temperament, this kind of fire in a while. But look at him here. Oh, putting all 299 pounds behind it. Crack!
And
Off the head. That's McCracken. I've got a big scoop. Hey, wait a minute, Benjamin. Last week you said you had a giant announcement for us this week. What happened to it?
What's going on? What do you got for us, Benjamin?
Permission granted, Benjamin.
All right, thank you. I got a big, huge announcement coming up at the end of the show.
You're doubling your shout-out prices.
You're going to have to end...
He's
Yeah.
going after Miss Susan right there.
That's not my announcement. That's not a bad idea, though.
But he didn't do it.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Aha, so you admit you're taking money.
No. I got a big announcement at the end of
That's
the show.
Benjamin
I'll
Halifax,
get to you
care
at
of
the
the
end of the
UWA. Post Office Box, the IRS, you can write right here, care of the UWA. Benjamin Halifax III, I'll give you the address. It is 115 Mockingbird Lane.
At 1313.
Oh, whatever. 1313 Mockingbird Lane, and that is up in Hempstead, Connecticut. Big estate up there. Fans,
Big.
we have got a big one coming up next. But it's first, devastating Derek with some comments because he's about to take on Mark Stagg, and he is just about fed up with the rumors about Metal Bob, all kinds of chicanery, fans. Let's go to Devastating Derek.
A little bit different in this match today than they were 2 weeks ago. First, I get sprayed in the eye. You didn't know anything about it. Teresa Steele got carried away. The emotion of the match got carried away. All right, okay, Mark, whatever you say, buddy. We go way back. Maybe I'll give you that one. Last week, you desert Donnie Sinclair to run after her when she's pulled through the curtain into who knows where by Metal Bob. I don't think so, my friend. Metal Bob's been in Japan for 3 weeks. He had 2 pieces of luggage stolen, one carrying 14 different masks, including his silver one. So if someone steals this, pops it on, grabs Teresa, you go flying after her. Donnie's left to fend for himself, gets the snot kicked out of him. War Eagle tried to help him, didn't work. Well, Mark, I can't take much more of it. Your head is on backwards, brother. Something is going on. But that's all right, because this week, I'm going to redeem myself, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be a true champion. You've been yelling about, I want to be a world champion. I've been a world champion. I'm a world tag team champion. I'm going to show you what it's all about this week.
All right, fans, we have got a great one coming up after that big interview. Benjamin, what are you on about back there?
Oh, nothing. I'm talking to Balboa.
Oh, my God. Oh!
Trying to find somebody
Here
to come
comes
up with
Double
a,
D.
trying to find somebody to come up with an intelligent conversation, and I think I'm looking at the wrong person here.
I can't believe it. This is the one we all been waiting for, folks. The rematch. Devastating Derek and Mark Stagg. I can't believe it.
Look at this. They're brawling.
Fantastic
Oh,
match again this
fist
week.
to the head, fist to the head, fist to the head again.
After last week, we saw Teresa Steele disappearing behind the curtain. Mark Stagg calls Metal Bob. We saw Metal Bob's mask. We saw Metal Bob's mask out there.
And he kidnapped still?
No, I think he found her. Oh,
He's not out there.
Devastating Derek and Bombshell Billy saying it wasn't
Oh,
Metal
look at that.
Bob.
Hard in the corner, and Stagg comes in with a clothesline.
They're saying it wasn't Metal Bob. They're saying he's in Japan. That his mask got stolen.
I know it. There's a
What's up with
snap there.
that?
There's a kick to the
What
back
are
of
they
the head.
doing?
I don't know, Balboa.
Will you two settle
You're
down?
off on a rant, and it's not the replay, so sit down and hold yourself down.
What is going on? Now,
Devastating Derek and Mark Stagg going tooth and nail here. Nip and tuck.
we have not, we've
There's,
yet to see her.
there.
You know who.
Oh, there's a big clothesline, and Devastating goes down.
We haven't seen her since she was
Down hard.
supposedly kidnapped.
There's a kick out right there. There's 2. Devastating down. Worse for wear. Looks like he's tired early here. Mark Stagg now picking the Devastating one up. The Devastator. Picking him up and body down in the corner.
The Stagginator. What'd you say? My goodness. My word. Stag going up. All the way up to the bottom row.
Oh, down hard across the
Teresa
a
Steele.
little premature there.
That rings
I saw
on.
her.
I saw her. I saw
I
her.
didn't get a full glimpse of her.
That's all right. You will in about 2 seconds. Well, she's right in front of you. Who do you think that is walking around? Take a glance up from your monitor once in a while, and take a look at ringside.
I take my glasses off.
My goodness. You're so vain. I'm back. What the?
Peppers! I don't believe it!
Balboa.
Benjamin!
Balboa.
What?
It's not the replay. Devastating Derek lands foot into the head of Mark Stagg. The Garvin stomp now. Landing across. Balboa, heel good. Sit back. Let me take over here. Oh, look at this. The boogaloo, the boogaloo, the boogaloo knee. Boogaloo knee down across the chest area of Mark Stagg. There's my honey pie. Hey, sweetie.
What are you talking about?
That's a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know right now. Hey, honey.
Quit your whistling. Quit your whistling. I've got trouble with Diller in the back.
Dylan?
Oh, the Stagginator picked up and slammed down hard.
Now you better. I'm telling him you're calling him names.
Oh! There's still out there.
What
Mark-
is Stagginator's problem?
Stagginator going,
Now
vocally,
you got me calling him that.
he's vocally out of hand in there. Vocally out of hand.
Vocally challenged. Oh, there's a hamstring.
Devastator down across the back of the leg, the hamstring, the tailbone, the coccyx, if you will. Coming down across the coccyx bone.
Let me ask you something, Benjinator.
Yes, Killginator.
Sweep the leg now as Mark Stagg. We're out of our minds here this week.
We're going to Florida right after this match! I can't wait!
I don't need any words out of you, Balboator.
What's this? A spinning toe hold now!
By the Funk family.
Dory Sr., beat it.
Jimmy Jack!
Beat it.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Jackson family.
Oh. Marlon Tito, Randy, Michael, Latoya, Rain.
Get it!
Thank you.
Big Joe! Reverend Jesse.
Reggie. All that and much, much more, fans.
Tiger.
Thunder. All right, is this word association, or do we have a contest going on? Back to the action. Look at that. Reverses the figure fire leg lock.
Oh, he claps down.
Oh, much like every athlete in the world does to Ric Flair. Stagg re-reverses it. Is that what you call it, a re-reversal?
I guess you would, yeah.
Your jelly beans are delicious, Benjamin. I gotta tell you.
Give me my beak!
Oh my goodness. Where do you get these? Import these? This is fantastic.
Oh, wait, heel good.
It tastes a lot like tadpole
Heel
egg.
good. Heel good. You shouldn't be eating. Oh,
What? What's the matter with them?
heel good. These here are my jelly.
Well, what are these that I'm eating? These round black things. Balboa, did you bring your rabbit in the studio? God! Dad, do it, boy!
You sound like McCracken did a couple nights ago.
Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, look at that flying
A big
clothesline.
clothesline down.
I gotta head to the...
A big, huge clothesline
Fans,
down.
I'm heading to the room with a half moon on the door. You know what I mean. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, kicks out. I got a big shout out to Shooter and Rose.
What? Sounds like a drink you probably were drinking the other night.
Having flashbacks. I'm sorry.
Shooter and Rose.
Like the pig that I am. Now. Oh. There's a Russian leg sweep down. 1, 2.
Oh!
Devastating up that Russian.
Oh!
Walking by again.
That pig could be married to
Teresa Steele.
Bob, too. Teresa Steele is lovely. I'd like to talk to her about her golf game.
What does that mean?
What you got? What does she have? Spray again! He caught her! He caught her!
He caught her indeed.
Oh my God, Benjamin! Oh!
Devastating Derek got her by the hair! Oh! Stagg from behind.
Oh!
What do you mean you're going to ask her about her golf game?
I don't care about our golf game right now. We got a little more important action going on in the ring.
It's not in the ring.
Outside the ring.
Stagg beating Devastating senseless. Can't win the match out here, but then again, I guess it
14,
doesn't matter because
15, that's it. That's it. 7, 9, 10, Eagle Dork Dork.
I can't believe it!
Oh, post him.
you think Mark Stagg kept him out on purpose. You never
Double
know.
count out! I can't believe it!
He had nothing to
What
lose.
action!
Nothing.
Stagg. Oh, Stagg. Staggering. Oh! All the way up to the middle of the second rope.
Stagginator goes for the
No.
pin.
No, it is a
To
double
the-
count out. It is a doubles count out.
McCracken already called for the bell.
Stagg attacked Devastating Derek from behind when he was just trying to defend himself against the hairspray in the eyes, fans. Got to take another look at this. John, take a looky-loo.
I can't believe it's fantastic action again this week.
Look at what she's got there. The hairspray.
UWA Ringmasters. The spray! We saw that in the first matchup.
Looking to...
Where Devastating Derek got sprayed in the eye. She tries to do it again, but no. Devastating Derek catches her this time.
Oh, my gosh. That could have been serious damage, fans. That could have been serious. Dadgummit. Something has got to be done. This girl is pure
No,
evil.
Look at Mark Stagg back there. He's distracting McCracken.
Is he distracted or does he just not even see what's going on back here? Who knows?
I don't know.
Normally, if he was distracting him, he'd make sure McCracken wasn't staring right at the whole thing.
I don't know, but we know that Mark Stagg's been upset. We know Devastating Derek's upset.
There it is, fans, live and in show enough living color. From 2 weeks ago, he got sprayed with this stuff. This time he catches it right in his handy hand. Oh, my.
Fans, I don't know what's
Look at
going on.
Oh!
He pulls the hair right there, but last week Metal Bob, or supposedly Metal Bob, comes up from behind the curtain, kidnaps Teresa Steele. What's going on between these men?
I do not know.
Hard and Heavy, Mark Stagg, they used to be friends.
They
What's
did.
going on?
And now it is all come down to this. Devastating Derek has Teresa Steele, and what a
Oh!
blackout. One of Randy Savage's only 5 moves Mark Stagg uses there. The double axe handle. Down goes Devastating Derek on the hardwood floor. What do you like to call that floor, John?
Sparky!
Butter.
Yeah.
Oh my fans, I am speechless at ringside.
What?
Controversy.
We missed a
What
few
happened?
words.
What happened?
Bombshell Billy, after this happened, he's upset.
He is?
He wants to challenge Mark Stagg next week.
Oh my gosh, fans. Are you kidding me? Mark Stagg and Bombshell Billy hooking it up next week? Holy cow.
You know what I want to see?
I don't know, but I just got word from our production manager, Frankie, that we're going to take a look at the incident with Teresa Steele last week
That's what I want to see.
when she got pulled through the curtain. Oh my good, let's go to that. Let's go take a look at that right now. Look at this, Mark Stagg wailing on his good friend. Oh, crime. All right, John, you wanted to see this, so I'm going to have him pull it out for you. I think well, you won't enjoy it, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Last week.
You can see right here, behind the camera, that looks like
Right
the
there.
Bob. It looks
Right
like the
there.
mask.
But as we all know, Metal Bob was in Japan. We have
So
proof
we
of it.
know, they say.
I guess. I've heard.
That's his mask, though. I can see him. That's his silver mask.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on?
I don't know, but look at Mark Stagg.
Who do we believe? We believe Hard and Heavy? Do we believe Mark Stagg? Who do we believe?
I don't know, but I don't like the look at them. Look at the brawling going on in the back. Mark Stagg. All Mark Stagg has told me so far is that he thinks it was Metal Bob. The person disappeared and left Teresa Steele laying there. Mark Stagg came in and was attending to her during this whole thing, supposedly. Oh, look at that bombshell off the top rope. But he left Donnie Sinclair here all alone. Now, here's something. There it is right there. Now, that's the beginning of a new union right there, John Balboa. There's always a little silver lining to every cloud.
The Americans are a new team, but what's going on between Hard and Heavy and Mark Stagg, Teresa Steele, Metal Bob? What's going on next week?
What we need to do is get Metal Bob within maybe next week, maybe within the next couple of weeks. We got to get Metal Bob here when he gets back from Japan. Get
Or
him
be
in the
a
studio.
satellite, one or the other. Get some comments from Metal Bob, but my goodness, fans, next week we heard already Bombshell Billy wants to avenge what happened this week to his partner, Devastating Derek. He wants a match versus Mark Stagg.
I can't believe everything that happened. I guess they say everything happens for a reason. Maybe this whole thing happened so this new, young, hungry tag team can be put together of the Americans, Donnie Sinclair and the War Eagle. I think these two could go very far, and they might be teaming up for real here. Of course, this was an impromptu. They might be teaming up for real here in the very near future to go against Hard and Heavy for the World Tag Team title. And anything could
Hey,
happen.
look good earlier on. They got the win.
They
Over
got
to
the
Michigan
win.
Thunder Tiger.
Granted, a chair was involved, but still,
True, very true.
that's where
That's one another fantastic week of action.
no
Once
doubt
again,
about it.
UWA Ringmasters.
But that is nothing. Where is Benjamin Halifax? Does anyone know?
Oh,
Benjamin
ready to
Halifax
go to the closing comments.
has left his post as usual, fans. Probably going to get his jelly beans. Who knows? I'm telling you, John, I can't take much more of that guy. You and I got a big trip going down to Florida to do some promotion here for the UWA. We've got all kinds of stuff
We're
going
leaving
on.
right after this week. On the show this week.
We
I
are
feel
indeed.
like I'm already there, though. It's exciting.
It's definitely exciting, fans. We're going to be right back with some. Can we find Benjamin?
Where's Benjamin?
Can we get him paid? We're here at Brennan Heights, new studio.
Yeah, behind the curtain. I saw him again.
Here it comes.
Come on.
Here it comes. Benjamin, get back to your post.
Isn't this kind of like a replay or something?
This is
I
not.
wasn't sure if I was able to speak.
Oh my goodness. You were off. Where were you? I think you were probably hitting up some people for more money for shout-outs, weren't you?
Absolutely. Not.
Fans, we have just been handed the card for next week. We're going to tell you about it in a couple of seconds. Benjamin, are you finally back? Are you ready to go to the closing?
I'm here. I'm ready.
All right, fans. We don't know what's going on with Metal Bob. We don't know what's going on with Teresa Steele. Mark Stagg, after what we just saw, what he did to Devastating Derek, I don't know where his head is, Benjamin. I don't know if you know anything more. Do you have a big announcement for us this week?
You denounce.
Well, give it to us. This is the time. This is your time. This is your allotted time, Benjamin. It's your time.
When we get back,
Hello.
I'll give you the announcement.
I don't have time. When we get back, we got a big card to go over. Are you sure?
I'll sure.
All right. Benjamin Halifax is going to supposedly have a big announcement when we come back. Stay tuned, fans, for that. Stay tuned.
Tag team champion.
All right, fans, what a week of action we had. We still don't know the status of Metal Bob or Devastating Derek. He took a pretty big pummeling at the end of that last match. We'll have to see how he is next week, especially since next week, oh my goodness, fans, a special week, Benjamin Halifax. We're going to have 2 out of 3 fall matches.
2 out of 3 fall matches, and I don't think these matches could get any better. Listen to them.
You've got to win 2 of 3 falls to win these matches, my friends. First of all, in a we hate each other, want each other dead match, I guess you could call it. Oops. Devastating Derek taking on Diablo Blanco.
2 mortal enemies they've been feuding for a long time. This should settle the score.
If that isn't enough for you, like John said earlier, Bombshell Billy will be taking on Mark Stagg.
Mark Stagg and Bombshell Billy, 2 of the top names here in the UWA. Bombshell Billy getting his shot at the Intercontinental TV title.
The War Eagle will be back in singles action next week in a 2 out of 3 fall contest. He'll be going against the World Heavyweight Champion, Scotty McLeod.
Scotty McLeod, heavyweight champion for a long time, but the War Eagle has made his way to the top, and this could very well be an upset of the century.
That is going to be fantastic. All 2 out of 3 falls next week. Unprecedented on TV, especially here in the UWA. Benjamin, you got an announcement?
I I got a big announcement for all you fans out there. Now, this is something I've been working on behind the scenes with the promoters, with Neon Dion, and I got the coup of a lifetime. Because all you fans out there, I see them in the malls and the airports. I see them, they say, Benjamin Halifax III, when can we be involved with the UWA? Well, I'll tell you, within the next few weeks, we're going to be having a P.O. box number.
What?
You can write in
You're kidding me.
and ask your questions. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, coming up this summer to a spot near you, you will be able to see the UWA live and in person.
What, you've got your hands in this?
I've got my hands in it. It's in the works. It's been in the works for a while. You'll be able to see the UWA live in person. Stay tuned to UWA Ringmasters. And please, when that P.O. box comes up, please write in and let us know your questions and comments.
You heard it, fans. Next week, 2 out of 3 fall cards. Don't want to miss it. It's going to be fantastic. For John Balboa, Benjamin Halifax III, I'm Johnny Kilgore for United Wrestling Alliance Ringmasters. We'll see you next Friday night.
I got one
You're
more
done.
announcement. One more.
You're done.
One more.
You're done.
One more. I'm the host.